Today I'm going to review the Fisher Space Bullet Pen. The Fisher Space Pen is the pen that went to the moon, and apparently it writes in zero gravity. It writes upside down in all kinds of conditions. I've never had it in zero gravity. I've never had to write with it upside down, and I've had it in my pocket for a bazillion years. But let's just take a quick little look. This thing is small. Let me show you. Compare it to something that you might recognize. Let's see. Okay. Here is a chapstick, and here is the pen. Take a look at them. Small. Compared to a regular pen, like my Bic that I always carry. All right. These are incredible. You can buy little pocket clips to go on it to put in your pocket. I don't. I kind of like this smooth on both ends. It finds the bottom of my pocket immediately. Some people like to put the pocket clip on it, so when they put it on a flat surface, it doesn't roll away, because this will roll away. So, but let's take a look at it. When you take it apart and put it together, you end up with a full-size pen. You can actually unscrew it. It's made of brass. This one's matte black. You can get many colors. Precision made. And then it has this refill. And these refills are about $6.50 each. And it tells on there where you can get it at. They're made of brass. They're precision. Everything about it is high quality. Then it's got a rubber O-ring right there. See that rubber O-ring on there? And that could help it from rolling away. Kind of keeps it a little steady, but it also helps keep that on when you push that on through compression or friction. So let's see. It has many claims, and I've tested out many claims over the years. What we're going to do is we're going to look at it regular. We're going to look at it on a wet surface. We're going to see if it can write on oil, and show you how it can write upside down. And then I'm going to put it in the freezer and try to simulate freezing conditions. It's supposed to be able to write when it's frozen, upside down wet, upside down oil or greasy surface. So let's check that out. Let's take a look at the wet surface. Let me just wet it real quick. A little water from the square shot glass. And make a wet piece of paper. Now, I'm going to take some olive oil, which will represent grease and oily surfaces, and put it on the paper. So we'll see if we can simulate greasy conditions. And then the upside down, obviously we're going to have to do upside down. So while that's kind of absorbing in, let's just take a look at how it writes regularly. I'll just put my initials. Let's see. Okay, that's pretty normal. Let's take a look at it wet. Yes, absolutely. Let's take a look at the oil. Okay, not as good, but nevertheless, it's better than a regular pen. Now, let's try upside down. Let's do the upside down Fisher Space Pen bullet test. All right, there we go. Upside down. See if I can get my initials on here. Can you see that? I want to make sure that you guys can see that. Ah, there we go. Upside down. Perfect. Upside down wet. Perfect. Upside down greasy and oily. Bam. Works perfect. It does everything that they claim that it does. Although I've never tested it out, this is the first time in years that I've ever actually used it in these conditions. Let's try frozen. Let's take a look at frozen. It's been in here for about 15 minutes. Take it over here while it's still cold. Let's see. Bam! It never occurred to me to do a video about my EDC and things that I carry in my pockets every single day. But I would tell you, this has been in my pocket for, well, since I was married, and I've replaced it a few times. Replaced the ink in it a few times. It's very durable. It's not scratched. It's not dented. The Fisher Space Pen Bullet. I give it 2 thumbs up. I give it high ratings. I highly recommend this, obviously, for your EDC. If you're looking for a gift for somebody, this is fantastic. They're under $20, and you can purchase it at the link below. I'm going to put it in the description, and enjoy. Just make this part of your everyday carry. I hope that's helpful to you. Thanks a lot.